Ex-NFL coach of the Chicago Bears, Wannstedt, turned heads about Shedeur Sanders, and also a former Ohio State player and a former player of the Cleveland Browns, Tyvis. Yeah, he talking about Shedeur Sanders' future. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with Pete Watts. Do me a favor, do me a solid, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop the video. Also, share this video, hype the video. Anything that you do will be highly appreciated. Let's get this party started. Let's go. Got it on my mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll never confidential.
Let's see you back out here.
Former NFL Chicago Bears head coach Wannstedt talked about Shedeur Sanders. He turned heads of the things that he had to say about Shedeur Sanders. Now, when this dude was a head coach for the Chicago Bears, their team was tough. I mean, was tough. And he also coached at the Dallas Cowboys where Deion Sanders was playing. He was Deion Sanders' coach. And now he's talking about Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur Sanders. He knows Shedeur Sanders looked real good as a rookie quarterback so far in his first 4 starts as a quarterback. Let's listen to what the former head coach of the Chicago Bears had to say about Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, I remember from Colorado watching him. I would say, number one, that he was an athlete. Not a great athlete. Now, not Caleb Williams' athlete. He's not as good as an athlete as Caleb, in my opinion. But he is a darn good athlete. He can get outside the pocket, make some things happen. And this kid is tough. I mean, he got slaughtered sometimes at Colorado. I mean, he got beat up, and he just kept coming back and coming back. So those 2 things I remember about him, and he can make the throws.
People are raving about his work ethic, that what it's been over the last month.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, either am I. I guarantee you his dad is, Deion is in his ear because Deion knows what it takes, you know. Deion knows the work that it's required, and I think now that the kid has been put in this situation where you're going to have to earn it, and nothing's going to be given to you, I think he's responding in the right way. I really do.
That's the former head coach of the Chicago Bears talking about Shedeur Sanders and letting you know he know Deion Sanders, his father, is in his ear and telling him everything that he needs to know about the game, watching the film, going over what he should do, what he shouldn't do, the good things also that he's doing, proud of him and everything. Giving him that encouragement that Shedeur need. Yeah, he already know. That coach know. He know exactly what's going on with Shedeur Sanders and Coach Prime. He know exactly what's going on. And he know talent when he see talent too. But when you look at Shedeur Sanders' first 4 games as a starting quarterback, yeah, the Cleveland Brown brass know they got something to work with. They just need to build something around him. You see, Shedeur might have played his way into changing the Browns' NFL draft plan that's coming up this year. He got 3 games left. He got a game coming up against some big-time quarterbacks. He got Josh Allen this Sunday. He got Aaron Rodgers the next week. And then he got Joe Burrow to finish the season. If he can stand in that paint and go toe-to-toe with them, oh yeah, Shedeur Sanders is going to change the mind of the Cleveland Browns' NFL draft plan because he's going to let them know he's the franchise quarterback. He's what they've been looking for, just like he's been saying. Now, the Cleveland Browns rookie Shedeur Sanders has sparked new optimism in his first 4 starts. As a former quarterback of the Colorado football team, he has shown growth and command the huddle just like a rookie you expect him to be. The league is buzzing. Cleveland may build around him rather than start over at that quarterback yet again. For years, Cleveland has searched for stability under the sun, cycling through draft picks, veterans, and short-term quarterback picks without even fully committing to a long-term vision and a long-term plan at that quarterback position. But just 4 starts into Shedeur Sanders' NFL career, That conversation is quickly shifting, even after the Browns selected him in the 5th round of this past 2025 NFL draft. The former Colorado Buffalo quarterback hasn't been perfect. Few rookies are, yet Shedeur Sanders has injected belief, energy, perhaps direction into an offense that has grown stagnant. Around the league, there's growing chatter that the Cleveland Browns have seen enough to stop resetting the quarterback clock and finally starting rebuilding around Shedeur Sanders. Listen to Tyvis, a former player of the Ohio State football team and a former Cleveland Brown football player, talk about the future of Shedeur Sanders. Tyvis was on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, talking about the future of Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback. Tyvis.
I think that all rookie quarterbacks have highs and lows, and this was a low. And, people want to point out that his highs was against Titans and the Raiders, who are not good teams, and his lows was against 2 playoff teams. Okay, that's fair. But even in this game, as bad as the outcome may have been, he still had some passes that was encouraging. He had passes that was discouraging. I think that in this situation, he's chasing consistency. The Judy play, good ball. The Isaiah Bond throws, great balls. But then you have some other throws where you miss some throws to Judy, you miss some throws to Harold Fannin. For him, he has the intangibles to be a good, solid quarterback. I'm cool with him being the quarterback for next year, given the fact that there's not anybody that's coming out in this draft that makes me say, oh, that guy's 100% better than Shedeur Sanders. Like that doesn't exist to me right now. So I am perfectly fine with them running it back with Shedeur, because I still believe that people genuinely likes playing the games with him. I was watching the clip of the Isaiah Bond on the motion and him telling him to run a post and then hit him on the post and all of those things. So he's starting to understand the game of football. You just got to understand that, these guys are professional players as well. Like, they know how to do the bait game, and they know how to get you to throw certain things, and you can't take the bait.
That's Tyvis right there on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, along with G. Bush them, talking about the future of Shedeur Sanders as quarterback. He said he wouldn't mind going forward with Shedeur Sanders as their starting quarterback. He done seen some things in Shedeur game that he believes that the team can build around next year. And many people have said the same thing, and especially right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. They got a franchise quarterback in Shedeur, and you can look and see in this past game, even though he had some ups and downs, even though he was going up against some stuff that he shouldn't have been going up against, like play calling, offensive line, wide receiver play, he still was out there fighting. Just like Uncle Steve and JR said last week, Shedeur Sanders was fighting for his life in Chicago. And everybody saw it. It was right there on display, fighting to the end. Didn't give up. Man, they were losing, 28-3? Boy, he threw a strike. I mean a strike. A strike to Jerry Judy in the end zone. He dropped it, and the guy took it from him for an interception. Shedeur Sanders was fighting for his life. Didn't give up. Got knocked down. Got back up. Still trying to win. Got a winning mentality. That's what you want in your quarterback. That's what you need in your quarterback. He going to have some ups and he going to have some downs. But what you going to do? Just like Coach Prime said right there. Yeah, he know he had a game. He know he had a bad game. Yeah, he going to study the tapes. And he's going to come back next week. Next week against this Buffalo Bills team this Sunday. And then at the end, like Coach Prime said at the end, he's going to be laughing about it. He's going to be laughing about it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. You got to do me a favor. You got to do me a solid. Hey, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. And put a comment in the comment section. Share this video. Hype this video. Anything you do will be highly appreciated. Once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Don't forget my live show tonight. I'm riding solo by myself tonight. So come on over and be my special guest. I got the best chat room on YouTube. Come on over and join the conversation. We're going to have a good time tonight. All right? All right. I'm going to drop another video at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right? All right. Peace.
They told me bust down my AP. Perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck. I stay shining. It's never hot around my jewelry. Change the climate. I went and got that new Maybach. I stay grinding. They told me bust down my AP. Perfect timing. Got them baguettes up on my neck. I stay shining. It's never hot around my jewelry. Change the climate. I went and got that new Maybach. I stay grinding.
Wizard.